What do I know? I know the people who are so sad today, they keep thinking that surely now I've balanced out my bad karma.
Yeah,
and
true.
they look at it and they've balanced maybe 2% of it.
Bit.
But all you people who keep breaking and entering and walking past all these signs, we have it so clearly marked.
That's true.
And so repetitively marked.
That's
and you
true.
still break in. And now P-Rod just brought in a whole new group of people.
That's
you all
true.
broke and entered a workspace of a project of spirit. You broke and entered. You didn't come through an open front door.
That's
because
true.
you were, I guess, too good,
important,
quote unquote,
That's
to
true.
stoop to participating in the training program.
That's true.
Instead, you broke and entered, and now look at your karmic record. Just look at it. Ask to be shown what it looked like before you did that, and ask to be shown what it looks like now. And I see all those heart attack faces.
Right, that's true.
But we don't know how to label it more clearly than it's labeled, and we can't make you people choose to pay attention to clearly marked signs.
That's true.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So now you guys have racked up a boatload of bad karma, and it's impossible to erase things from our permanent records. That isn't how the system works. If you do a compelling error correction, it will kind of mitigate, but you have to really do it, and we're not the ones making the determination.
That's true.
And you can balance out the bad karma by racking up good karma.
That's true.
And that's the only way. That's always how it works. That is how the system works. That is the divine system. That's
true.
the law. The law of cause and effect is real and applies to everyone without exception. It applies to you. It applies to me. It applies to all of us.
That's true.
And all of you guys who were breaking and entering a month or so ago and have now spent a month mostly resisting what you're supposed to do, but every now and then actually being
Doing
helpful.
something helpful. That's true.
You wanted something to have happened. I think you thought your karmic record should be cleared by now. And why you set today, I don't know.
But that is true.
Yeah, a lot of you set today as the day, and you're thinking now you get to get your ticket stamped and leave the door, and you are only maybe 2% of the way to balancing your karma.
That's true.
At most. Many of you not even 0.5%.
That's true.
But you can do it. You just have to stop resisting. Every moment that we're resisting doing what's in front of us to do and are doing anything else is a moment that we're using grace, using karma, racking up bad karma. There's so many different ways. We have explained this.
That's true.
But it's the same basic principle we keep trying to get through to you in this basic repetitive conversation. You're nowhere near complete. You're nowhere near complete. You have 98% of your work still in front of you, but good news, all you have to do is stop resisting, start doing what's yours to do, and nothing else, and every moment just keep doing what's yours to do, and it can go actually reasonably quickly. Just stop this push-pull, start-stop. Just
true.
actually do what you're supposed to do. And where are we now? Well, in the refresh that we're really trying to get through reasonably quickly. We've touched on the search for truth levels. Jeff and Bat seem to be kind of like restoring order, like getting the knocked over furniture back up.
The carpet's been ripped up, and there's paint scratches on the walls.
Right. It looks like the Tasmanian devils have been through here.
That's true.
But they're working on it, and their hearts feel peaceful, and they don't feel upset. And I look at Greenpeace, where our loose actually looks reasonably peaceful, given the, he's
disruption.
Given the disruption, a disruptive 24 hours.
That's true.
Pict has just finished throwing out a whole wave of people who didn't want to be thrown out, and we wouldn't want to have to leave, but they did have to leave, and he did it, and that's going well. And now we've got another big untruth that's being revealed.
That's true, and it's loose. It doesn't feel sticky. It's just
it'll
heavy.
Come up.
Yeah.
And Cable Paul he shows us, if we just watch what's happening with him.
That's true.
He's showing us when these big lies are coming to light because he starts going off track.
That's true.
So here in the Search for Truth pillar, we know what to do. There's an awful lot of work to be done.
Yes.
A lot of problems, none of them new.
That's true.
Got it.
Got it.
So now we can switch our focus to Search for Truth thing 1. And there I see the conductor way up high, and he is just climbing for a working divine delivery system. And he's still saying what he was saying yesterday is, I don't want to live without divine presence in my life.
That's true.
And so what in the world else would I do with my time? The time is going to pass anyway. Am I just going to sit around without a working divine delivery system that comes down to my level? That doesn't even make sense. I'm not going to do it. I am no longer confused that anybody else is going to do this. No one is going to do this for us. It is up to us. It is my job. I am at the stationed at the top level of this pillar. There isn't anybody else who has the assignment, and therefore it's up to me, and so I'm going to do it. And I have these Sherpas who supposedly are coming with me, but all they're doing is whining and crying and arguing.
Yes, that's true.
And so actually it provides wonderful motivation because I really just want to get away from them.
That's
and
true.
So I'm climbing faster than I would ordinarily. You know what it reminds me of is when we're on the
sacred mountain.
Yes.
That's right.
And there was some guy who was trying to get away
from a really annoying other presence who was following him up the mountain.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes. The goat herder, only he had a more colorful name, but we'll just call him goat herder.
That's true.
Yes. And he smelled so bad that this other presence was really moving pretty effectively up the mountain.
True.
And so that's what the conductor is doing. He's laughing. He's wiping tears from his eyes because of the goat herder's story. I think he really likes that story. And we do too. It's really funny.
That's true. And he's also saying he's noticing how he's going a lot faster and a lot more effectively because of it.
Yes. So thank you, annoying people, for your squabbling and backbiting.
Yeah.
And I see Dunbar, who's
not good.
It's like he feels like so many plates have been in the air and they're all crashing and dropping now.
That's true.
So this is a perfect time to separate the 80% least true from the 20% most true, and right away burn the 80% least true. And let's do that again. Whew! Woohoo! It's shocking how many times we have to do this before we get to something that's starting to feel reasonably true.
That's true.
I don't even think we're there yet. Let's do it again. Dunbar is looking astonished at how much is burned.
That's true.
He says, I would not have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That's true.
Well, let's keep going. Right direction, keep going. Because I can feel that there's still stuff here that isn't true.
That's true.
How about this? Let's burn the entire experience of sentience since the last refresh with the intent to burn that which is untrue, and what's true will fall out.
That's true.
And something does fall out.
Clunk.
Gold, smaller than a bread box. There, that's your truth. Pick that up. It's about the size of a loaf of raisin bread, and that's pretty specific.
That's true.
Raisin bread. That's a reasonably small loaf of bread. We're not going to chase the red herring of what raisin bread represents.
That's true.
Katya.
Nice try, though.
Yeah, nice try. Nice try. We'll burn that.